Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at OGN. So a lot of you guys know about the recent Coinbase news. We have 4 new listings coming to Coinbase, including 1inch, Engine, NKN, and Origin token. So these are 4 new cryptocurrencies that obviously are going to see that Coinbase effect. The relevant altcoins have seen their price rise more than 20%, benefiting from the Coinbase effect. This is on average. We do see April 9th. You will actually see these on the Coinbase Pro platform. Do expect a very big short-term loss as well as a very big short-term gain today. I do think, as soon as this really goes on the listing for Coinbase, I do see a very, very, very big steep loss coming for a lot of people that decided to hold too long. Unfortunately, even if you're holding this one for the long term, it's a pretty smart move to sell now and try to buy the dip. Unfortunately, that's just how it works. If you don't want to mess with it, that's perfectly fine. You guys can just continue to hold through the couple years. In a couple years, you're going to continue to see Engine and 1inch and NKN and Origin token probably all increase, as these are all 4 very stable and well-known coins that will probably continue to increase over the next couple years. So there's a lot of people that are kind of have to be forced to pay. They're going to be forced to take action here because it's a huge increase that's going to be very, very well, it's going to be there just for a very, very short amount of time. It will definitely drop down here in the future. So you got to take your short-term gains here, unfortunately, on a lot of these tokens. So a lot of people are wondering, where is that spot to take those short-term gains? We did see the market kind of crash here April 6th for most altcoins, April 7th really being as well a crash course for most markets or most altcoins, and we saw a massive crash, and it was about a $2.11. So if someone was able to buy in at a good entry point here on OGN, you're seeing massive increases now, or massive profits, I should say, because we did see a massive increase once the Coinbase effect took place, and we're seeing it right around that $3.20 mark. Obviously, by the time this video comes out, the coin will probably have moved quite a lot, because you got to remember, there's so much going on with these coins. When Coinbase is announced, the volume in the last 24 hours is going to absolutely be massive. A lot of people jumping in and out trying to predict what's going to happen next. So the market cap right now is at 880 million. The volume in the last 24 hours being that 575.3 million, and the circulating supply being that 277.4 million OGN. So there's a lot of potential behind OGN specifically. We haven't talked about OGN quite yet on this channel, and that's just because I haven't gotten around to it. A lot of you guys have been asking for OGN videos, so we will start today. What a better day. I mean, there isn't really much of a better day to start, because we're seeing massive news come out for it, and we're also seeing a lot of movement in the market. So let's take a look at the actual website itself, as well as the about, and read a little bit more about what OGN is before we jump into our price predictions for April, May, and 2021. So Origin token, OGN, is an Ethereum token that powers the Origin platform, which aims to power decentralized peer-to-peer marketplaces. OGN can be used for staking, governance, advertising on the Origin platform. So a lot here for Origin. There's a lot of potential behind it. Interested in running an NFT sale? Yes, please. You can actually click this, and it'll take you to a Google Docs, and you can actually learn more about how to run your NFT sale. It's a very cool concept. I do like that one a lot, as well as you can continue down here and learn more about what they are actually trying to accomplish with Origin. So they talk about the Origin products. Let's take a look quickly at the Origin products to see what they all have to offer. So the Origin platform powers commerce on the blockchain. They have DShop, which you can try DShop or visit the Origin store, and there's just a lot of potential behind what Origin offers, because there is so much that it really does offer. So it's featured right now on Samsung blockchain and available on Coinbase Wallet, ImToken, Trust Wallet, MetaMask, and Atomic Wallet. So a lot of partnerships there, and a lot of features as well. So if we go back to the about, this is where we're going to learn more about what it is Origin does, as well as what kind of team we're looking at here with Origin. So they talk about their lower fees. So centralized platforms for music and art often charge incredibly high fees, leaving the creators with a small fraction of the value generated, and causing consumers to overpay for goods and services, or goods and experiences, I should say. Traditional payment processors also charge significant fees. Decentralized commerce reduces the power of middlemen and their ability to charge those insane fees. Both buyers and sellers can share in the savings. So better incentives as well. They talk more about that. They talk about their increased access, and they talk more about their resilience. They have been on a majority of big news sources at this point that talk about crypto. They're a very large following. If you take a look at their Twitter, they have 96.6K followers currently on their Twitter. So a lot of people follow Origin. There's just such a big company. There's a lot of potential behind it. I think it'll continue to increase. The volume is still very, very low. If we go take a look at the volume, 575.3 million in the last 24 hours. It's just not very high volume yet. The market cap still being below that 1 billion market cap. We're seeing a lot of potential for very, very large increases in Origin yet for the end of 2021. Before we do our price predictions, though, I do want to say a few things. So if you want to, watch and see more about these cryptocurrencies that have very big news going on at the time we upload, definitely subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on, as well as join the Discord server in the description below. You can talk with crypto like-minded people like myself, as well follow me on Twitter. That is also linked in the description below. So, April, this is going to be a big month for Origin, obviously, because of what we have going on now with the Coinbase effect. We do see, it's at its 1317 or 317 right now. The Coinbase effect did give us a new all-time high around that $3.39 range. I do think that will continue to be right around our all-time high. I don't think we're going to, unfortunately, increase above that. I think that was our spike. I do think it'll start actually trending down. A lot of people taking their profits early and not wanting to get stuck in that downward spiral. So we'll see what happens. It could definitely still increase over time. We'll see, over the span. I think a lot of people still investing as well. So it could go either way at this point. But I do think after this nonsense, you're going to see a very massive dip, and that massive dip is going to be your last chance to buy at a very good entry point, in my opinion. Do remember to do your own research on certain coins. Obviously, I'm not going to be a financial advisor for anybody, so make sure to do your research. But, like I said, after this Coinbase effect dip, this is going to be probably your last chance to buy in at a very good dip or entry point. I do think it's going to dip pretty hard. Obviously, the same case with all 1-inch engine, NKN, and Origin token. So because of that, I do see April being a rough month, unfortunately, because we're going to have to increase all the way up to $3.39 to really beat an all-time high, which was, that's going to be a tough one to beat. I think we're going to be right around 350, 360 by the end of April. So hopefully a new all-time high will hit and will stabilize above that 339 as well. But I think going into May is going to be our big month. May is going to continue to increase. We're going to see Origin token take a lot more market cap on, as well as volume in the last 24 hours. We're going to continue to see those numbers increase. Obviously, circulating supply following as well. We're going to see Origin token right around the $5 to $6 mark at the very, very least throughout mid-May. I think by the end of May, we could actually see it right around $8 to $9 with a stable price of about $7.50. I think going into 2021, this is where we see OGN continue to outbreak, and it's going to make its way right to about $12 to $15 at the very, very least. I think this is a very realistic and conservative price prediction. I always try to stay away from the hype. If you guys know or have been around the channel long enough, we do try to make realistic price predictions and, not try to get, sucked into the hype. So I do think $12 to $15 for OGN is a very real possibility, which would be a very good gain for a lot of people. A lot of people would be happy with that. So we'll see what happens. We'll continue to stay, up to date with OGN because I do, like I said, think there's a lot of potential behind what they're offering. I think they offer quite a lot, and the utility they offer is quite large. So we'll, like I said, continue to stay up to date with OGN. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, like the video, and comment to give me, information about what coin you want me to take a look at next, as well as if you agree or disagree with my price predictions. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next one.